you guys. Thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sunja. Like asking a question. Will Sunja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep you long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to go. The negative today is don't change your shoes. Listen, we all go through and grow through trials, tribulation, and hardships. And when we're in those things, we ask God to help us, to deliver us. And when we're asking God that means we're humbling ourselves. And then we say, God, ground our feet so that we can grow through and go through this thing with some peace, with some faith, and with some grace. And what does God allow us to do? He allows us to armor up. And when he allows us to armor up, that means our feet are grounded. Our feet are grounded, which means what? We have our feet shod with the preparation of Jesus Christ. Therefore, we're walking in the ways of Jesus in this thing, walking with grace, walking with patience, walking with thankfulness, walking with gratefulness. And then God does what? He delivers us. Here's the thing. When God delivers us out of everything that we were in, he takes us to the what? The promised land, like he did the children of Israel. But what did God tell the children of Israel? Hey, listen, when y'all get over here to the land of Canaan, because you are going to possess it, I want you to remember that I am your God. I am the only God. So don't get over here in the land of Canaan doing the works and the things of Canaan people, okay? Don't do it. Keep me first. Keep me on the table of your heart. God will say, in other words, don't change your shoes. Let me continue to order your steps. And that is what God is telling us today, that he is indeed going to put us in the promised land. He's going to put us in an enlarged territory. But he said, when you get over there, when you get the new car, when you get the new house, when you get that wife, when you get that husband, when you get pregnant with a child, when you get that new position on the job, when you become a CEO, when you get spiritual elevation, whatever it is of the enlargement that God is about to do for your life, listen, God is saying, do not change your shoes. Don't change your shoes. Because once you get in a place and you can finally feel like you're settled, you want to take your shoes off. And when you take your shoes off, you'll be subject to do anything. I know when my kids, when I pick them up from school, well, my daughter now, because my son is in college, well, when I pick my daughter up from school and I'm tired and I'm finally saying, oh, I'm headed home. Yes, I'm going home. As soon as I get home, I'm going to take these shoes off. And if I get home and take my shoes off, guess what? You can forget it. If you ask me to do something, I ain't going to do it. If you want, Mommy, can you take me to the store? Shoes off. I don't have on my shoes I had on when I was driving. I have on my house shoes now. I've changed my shoes. So I don't feel like going nowhere else. I'm not going to do the things that I would normally do with my other shoes. Why? Because I done changed my shoes. And God is saying he don't want you to get over there in this new position and get comfortable around these other people. And then you change your shoes. And then when he asks you to do something, you're saying, God, I'm tired right now. I've changed my shoes. God said, I want you to go over here and witness to this lady. God, I took my shoes off, God. I took my shoes off. God said, I want you to go over there and heal that person that's sick. God, I've taken my shoes off. I want you to go on and be a blessing to your husband. I took my shoes off. Be a blessing to your wife. I have taken my shoes off, God. I got my house shoes on now. I got on my fluffies. Yeah, I got on my fluffies right now, God. Can you wait till I put the shoes back on? And God is saying, don't change the shoes. You know God does not want you to change the shoes, because when he told the children of Israel, when you get over into the land of Canaan, he said, I don't even want you to marry anybody from there. I don't even want you to have any offsprings with these people over here, because God knew that they were what? They were not of him. And that's what God wants you to understand, that when you get into this new territory, you are going to be around some people who are contrary to what God's word say. And even though you've made it, you've got to the next level, they will try to convince you that, hey, listen, oh, this is normal what we do over here. You can do this. Get comfortable. Take your shoes off. God said, keep those shoes on. Keep your feet shod with the preparation of Jesus Christ. In other words, keep walking in the ways of God. And when you continue to walk in the ways of God, then that means your feet are indeed ordered by God. Because I told you, God said the good steps of a man are what? Ordered by God. So God said he is taking you to the promised land. You're getting your territory enlarged. You're going to this new of a good of some yum-yums. Like I said, whether it's a new car, a new house, a husband, a wife, some children, a new job, whatever it is, a healing, spiritual growth, whatever it is, God said, you're going to the promised land. He is delivering you out of what you were in, and he is bringing you to your promised land. He said, but don't change your shoes. Y'all get it, got it good? In other words, when God bless you, real good, God is saying, remember that he is Lord of Lords, King of Kings. He's only one, the only one, okay? Ain't nothing else greater than him. He said he wants you to remember that. He wants you to remember that. That when you get over there driving your nice car, living in your nice house, enjoying all the things of this new land, God said he wants you to remember that he was the one that brought you out of Egypt and has placed you in this position, have set you on high. He said, so don't forget that. Don't think that you had something to do with it. Don't forget that God did it. It wasn't you. It was only by God's grace, by God's mercy, by God's will that you're where you are now in your promised land. And keep those shoes on. Y'all get it, got it good? I hope so. But if not, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have the master smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.